everything that we do actually impacts the ocean.
The problem has been that we really haven't done a good job of controlling those things that we have the ability to control. And the result has been a decrease in not only the amount of coral reef we have in Hawaii, but also the biodiversity and the natural function of our coral reefs.
We need to have rules and regulations protecting marine life, and we need to enforce them.
In Hawaii, the fisheries run in a classic fox in the hen house manner. Westpac is staffed by fishermen primarily, including longline fishermen.
You can't replace a 1,000-year-old reef in less than 1,000 years.
Our unceasing population growth and increased demand on Hawaii's natural resources have put us in direct conflict with the animals that rely on these ecosystems for their very survival. The environmental changes we're causing to the delicate balance of marine life in these islands are occurring so rapidly that this oasis of the Pacific is in danger of being lost forever. The Hawaiian Islands are the most remote archipelago on the globe. The nearest continent, North America, lies almost 4,000 kilometers to the east. This isolation from any continental landmass has led to the development of one of the most unique assemblages of marine life in the world. So what environmental changes are we creating that are of such detriment to this marine life? And what can we do to turn the tide and preserve this biodiversity? We'll be traversing the entire Hawaiian chain as we reveal our role in shaping the future of these magnificent islands. There are three main human actions that are in direct conflict with marine life in Hawaii: shoreline sprawl, pollution, and overfishing. Worldwide, more than 2.7 billion people reside within 100 kilometers of a coastline. Of course, being an island chain, most of Hawaii's population of 1.3 million reside within just 5 kilometers of the shore. Coastal development causes excess sedimentation, which poses one of the biggest threats to coral reefs. So what happens to Hawaii's reefs when we build too close to the tide line? Before construction can commence, the land is cleared of vegetation. With nothing to hold the soil together, it is free to be blown or washed away in whichever direction weather patterns dictate. When construction takes place along the coastline, it can take less than 1 day of rain to wash enough sediment into the ocean to smother an entire reef. This sediment decreases the amount of oxygen in the water, literally suffocating corals and other reef inhabitants. Sunlight levels are decreased, making it difficult for the symbiotic algae that live within the coral colonies to photosynthesize and provide their hosts with energy. Continual siltation also creates a bottom substrate that is too soft for new coral larvae to settle on. Coral polyps can tolerate the limited amount of natural sedimentation that is caused by heavy rainfall or storms. Currents and the changing tide usually wash the silt away relatively rapidly. However, the continual bombardment of silt caused by constant coastal development has a devastating effect on the reef. Whether you're relaxing on your hotel lanai or driving to work, everybody wants an ocean view. How many of us realize the heavy toll this is taking on Hawaii's surrounding reefs? The damage we're causing through overdevelopment of the shoreline is not only evident beneath the waves. We're losing the natural splendor for which the islands have always been renowned. Many of Hawaii's palm-fringed shoreline vistas are now obscured by concrete. A look back through history clearly reveals the extent of what we have lost. So is there a solution? In what way can we limit the effects of sedimentation and preserve these beautiful coastlines from concrete sprawl?
Construction companies are required to follow best management practices contained in our grading ordinance. For instance, don't extensively grade in our rainy season. Don't stockpile dirt next to an existing drainage way. And grass or vegetate bare dirt or soil as soon as possible. Citizens concerned with the muddy runoff that's affected our nearshore waters in areas of coastal development and shoreline sprawl can do a number of things. One would be to participate with the Hawaii State Sierra Club's Blue Water Campaign. Blue Water Campaign members document violations and alert appropriate enforcement agencies when construction companies do not comply with best management practices. One of the best things people can do is support candidates and leaders who are dedicated to preserving our environment,